Listen and practice. Animals. Imagine a vibrant forest filled with fascinating creatures. In this enchanting world, there lived a curious monkey named Max. Max loved exploring and meeting new friends. He swung with excitement from tree to tree. Now, repeat after me. Max swings from tree to tree. Max swings from tree to tree. Max's journey continues as he encounters a chatty parrot named Polly. Polly shares tales of the wise old owl, Oliver. Now, repeat after me. Polly shares tales. Polly shares tales. Join Max on his quest to find Oliver, and let's discover the wonders of the animal kingdom together. Great job following Max's adventure. Now, let's reinforce what we've learned by practicing some sentences from the story. I'll display each sentence on the screen with an image to help you visualize the scene. Take a moment to look at the image and read the sentence silently. Then, I'll read each sentence slowly 3 times, and I invite you to repeat after me. Let's get started. Max swings from tree to tree. Max swings from tree to tree. Max swings from tree to tree. Polly shares tales. Polly shares tales. Polly shares tales. The wise owl, Oliver, sits on an ancient tree. The wise owl, Oliver, sits on an ancient tree. The wise owl, Oliver, sits on an ancient tree. The lush forest is a home to a variety of creatures. The lush forest is a home to a variety of creatures. The lush forest is a home to a variety of creatures. Max admired the colorful feathers of tropical birds. Max admired the colorful feathers of tropical birds. Max admired the colorful feathers of tropical birds. He greeted Polly warmly, eager to hear her stories. He greeted Polly warmly, eager to hear her stories. He greeted Polly warmly, eager to hear her stories. She shared tales of adventures with other forest inhabitants. She shared tales of adventures with other forest inhabitants. She shared tales of adventures with other forest inhabitants. Max moved cautiously but swiftly through the dense foliage. Max moved cautiously but swiftly through the dense foliage. Max moved cautiously but swiftly through the dense foliage. Fantastic! You're doing an excellent job. The repetition exercise is a crucial step to enhance your English speaking skills. Now, let's dive into the grammar sections to explore the building blocks of these sentences. Are you ready to take the next step? Let's go! The lush forest is home to a variety of creatures. A noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. In this sentence, forest and creatures are nouns because they represent a place and living beings, respectively. Max admired the colorful feathers of tropical birds. Again, we have two nouns. Max is the name of a living being, and feathers and birds are also nouns representing things in the animal kingdom. He greeted Polly warmly, eager to hear her stories. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun to avoid repetition. In this sentence, he is a pronoun that replaces the name Max, and her is a pronoun replacing Polly. She shared tales of adventures with other forest inhabitants. In this sentence, she replaces Polly's name, making the sentence smoother, and other represents a pronoun indicating different forest inhabitants. Max swings from tree to tree. A verb is a word that shows action or a state of being. In this sentence, swings is a verb because it describes the action Max is doing. Swinging. Polly shares tales. Shares is the verb in this sentence, depicting the action of Polly telling stories. The wise owl, Oliver, sits on an ancient tree. An adjective is a word that describes or modifies a noun. Wise and ancient are adjectives describing the owl and the tree, respectively. Max admired the colorful feathers of tropical birds. Colorful and tropical are adjectives providing more information about the feathers Max admired. Max moved cautiously but swiftly through the dense foliage. An adverb modifies or describes a verb, adjective, or another adverb. In this sentence, cautiously and swiftly are adverbs describing how Max moved. Carefully and quickly. Polly squawked loudly, attracting the attention of other animals. Loudly is the adverb here, describing how Polly squawked, making a loud noise. That's the end of this grammar exercise. Hope you're able to catch up with the exercise. If you have any doubts or suggestions, feel free to mention them in the comments section. Now, we will move on to the quiz section to test what we have learned in this video and improve our English skills. Good luck! Max dashed from tree to tree, his tail twitching with excitement. Flew, swung, ran, hopped. Polly squawked dash, attracting the attention of other animals. Softly, loudly, sadly, quickly. What did Max admire in the forest? Colorful feathers, tall trees, swift rivers, green leaves. Who shared tales of adventures with other forest inhabitants? Max, Polly, Oliver, the squirrel. Choose the correct pronunciation for the word cautiously. Cautiously, 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 cautiously. Which option correctly pronounces the word parrot? Parrot, 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 parrot. Which word in the sentence, Max swings from tree to tree, is a noun? Max swings tree from. In the sentence, he greeted Polly warmly, eager to hear her stories. What is the pronoun? Warmly. Her. Polly. Greeted. What is the verb in the sentence, Polly squawked loudly, attracting the attention of other animals? Loudly. Attracting. Squawked. Other. Which word in the sentence, the wise owl, Oliver, sits on an ancient tree, is an adjective? Owl. Oliver. Sits. Ancient. Identify the adverb in the sentence. Max moved cautiously but swiftly through the dense foliage. Max swiftly moved dense